A festival of lots of new short plays that are performed in a Caravan Theatre, a unique space that is open and welcoming to everybody. Going out on the streets of Portobello and taking theatre to the streets so that everyone can enjoy it for free. It's just storytelling, and it's just for people to have fun. Up to 10 people can go and sit inside. It's open and welcoming to everybody, and it's theatre in a really sort of close, personal way. So it takes away that sort of them and us feeling, and gives everybody a kind of equal place to enjoy good stories and fun characters. And so we did our first project in December on Portobello Road, and it was just a joy, and I just fell in love with this little caravan. I'm looking at it now, and the way it could tell stories to people on such a personal level, the way it can just contact people, and it's so immediate, it's so here and now, like people sort of strolling past. They might be doing their shopping and they can stop by, watch a 15-20 minute show and carry on with their day.
The boy watches them go and he thinks, there's something about this girl. He won't be able to get out of his head, but he might just have to. The rain starts to pour and Nevaeh and her sister run for cover. And in a blink of an eye, she's gone. The most exciting parts of performing in this space is that you never know what's going to happen. Each show is different because whatever audience you have is a different vibe. You might have a couple young people in one show. You might have people that really are in the spirit of carnival with you and are trying to walk up whilst the music is on. And so the beauty of this type of theatre is just the spontaneity of it, and including those people in those moments with you, and just embracing the spontaneity, you know.
You approached me and you were like talking about the project and really passionate about doing something that was for the community that you come from as well, which really inspired me, because I was like, that's really cool, especially someone who comes from the other side of London and who's spent time here in like the carnival and kind of like the history and the riots and things that it means to my community. I was like, yeah, I'd really love to create something for the local people here. We had a meeting and I was able to see the square and see Claudia's plaque, and really wanted to like create something about that and what that spirit is, because carnival is more than just, you know, a big street party. It's a political act, and actually really combining those things together and really find out what the spirit of the carnival actually is.
They just have this little bit of theatre magic in their day, and that to me is what theatre live experience is all about, because it's live theatre, it's alive, and that's how it should be, a live feeling for everybody and make everybody else feel alive and happy too. So it should be an uplifting experience for people.
Nostalgic, enjoyable, heartfelt and warm.
Enigmatic, it was adventurous, the spirit of carnival took me to the hundreds of people with the colours and the flair, but amongst the caravan. It was an anomaly.
Oh, it's really good. It's just really, I don't know, it's really creative. It's a bit not like the traditional setting, but it's also quite unconventional, that like you enjoy that surprise and then like it's just a little gift box, like you are like unwrapping it yourself.
Oh my
magical.
God. Oh my
magical.
God.
It's
that's what
hypnotic.
I can think about.
Yeah, we had no idea what we're getting ourselves into, and we had no expectation, and so everything that happened was like, at first it's what is going on, but mesmerizing.
And the experience of having it without having to go anywhere, and just having it in an experience in the market was amazing. And was very inviting, and we felt like at home.
I think it is challenging writing for a very small space, because you've basically got nothing. And I didn't want to you can't put light changes, you can't have tons of props, you can't have a song and a dance routine. So that's difficult, but it makes you think about really carefully about what you can do with words and story and the nature of like actually of conversation.
So I got sent the play and I read it and I was just like, so pure and wholesome and beautiful, and the writing it moved me in that very like childish, like adventure kind of way. So I was like, yeah, like I'm so down to explore this. And then I looked more into it and I was like, it's in a caravan. I kept like having to re-Google it because I was like, is it gonna be in a caravan? I was like, yeah, I'm performing in a caravan. And I was like, because the concept of theatre in a caravan, it's a unique concept and it's gorgeous and it's theatre in a caravan. Bea decides one day that these pencils are magic. Like they have magic powers. And I kind of didn't believe her, but I kind of did, you know? There was, you know, kids like running around, maybe not quite understanding it at the beginning, so they're a bit distracted, but seeing how I can get them on board, but at least by the end of the play, so they leave with their pencil, spoiler, going, oh my gosh, yeah, like I've got a bit of magic with me.
Very special and very unique to you, and you're not going to get the same experience in many larger theatre spaces. You're never going to get the actor that close and up front. And just watching some of the shows myself as an audience member, I see how immediate it is and how lovely that feeling is to be so close and engaged with the performer.
All the artists have given their time to this, and we're talking about really great artists. They could have said no really easily to this kind of theatre, and they all got excited about it. They got excited about being able to reach audiences so directly, being able to share stories so personally, and to also reach people who might not go to the theatre very much, because theatre is a very particular kind of place and not everybody feels like it's their place, but a caravan is everybody's place. So people are excited to tell their stories in this space and to perform them here too, which makes me proud.
Great to be involved in anything that brings community spirit and theatre to the community, especially people that don't usually go to the theatre or can afford to go to the theatre. That is probably one of the most special things for me, being part of the festival.